In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made my first $10,000 selling on Amazon and how you can do the same. Now, starting off, I'm going to be walking you through how I started 4 years ago, and then I'm going to be showing you how I would start if I had to restart today. But before I get into any of that, I first have to explain how the business works. So I only sell brand name products on Amazon. This way, I don't have to do any of the advertising for the product or any of the dirty work of creating a brand. That being said, if you're looking to buy products from China and create your own brand, this video probably isn't for you. Now we're gonna jump back 4 years and show you exactly how I made my first 10K on Amazon. So before I could make any money on Amazon, I needed an Amazon sellers account. So I went over to sell.amazon.com and I set up my sellers account. Now, one thing I'll recommend is when you're setting up your seller's account, you want to use a brand new email for this, just because Amazon will be sending you a lot of emails. I also went ahead and linked a PDF in the description that shows you exactly how to set up your very own Amazon seller's account. Now that I got my seller's account set up, I had to move over to the actual money-making side of the business, which is finding products that we can buy for less and sell for more on Amazon. Now, keep in mind, finding your first product is usually where beginners tend to struggle the most, but this is also where all of the money is made. So my next goal was to find my first brand name product that I could buy for less and sell for more on Amazon and make a profit in between. Now, when I was first starting this business, the only way that I knew of finding products was by going store by store and scanning products with the Amazon seller app. So I would go to stores like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, and all these discount stores, and I would scan products and see if I could buy it for less and sell it for more on Amazon. Now, we call this retail arbitrage, and as great and as easy as this business may seem, there's a few flaws that completely ruin the business, so let's get into it. Now, the first big problem with retail arbitrage is that it mainly contains a lot of luck. There isn't much strategy that goes into it. You're basically picking up random products, scanning it with the Amazon seller app, and hoping that it's profitable and selling well on Amazon. This means that there really isn't much strategy that goes into it. It's more so luck. The second big flaw with retail arbitrage is once you do find that profitable product, there's only going to be so much available quantity in the store. Sometimes you could spend 2 hours finding one product and then you see that there's only 5 or 10 units available. These two flaws alone make retail arbitrage a very difficult business to scale. Coming from someone who spent their first entire year doing retail arbitrage, if you're a beginner and you're looking to sell on Amazon, I would normally skip past the retail arbitrage phase. Now, for all those people who still want to do retail arbitrage, I'll give you guys a quick pointer. If you're on the East Coast, you guys have a discount store called Ollie's. I would look into that and see if you guys can find any profitable products there. Now, I'm going to explain exactly how I'd make my first $10,000 selling on Amazon if I had to restart today. Now, rather than going store to store, my game plan would be to go straight into online arbitrage. This is where we find and order all of our products online rather than going store to store. This also means that we now have a few strategies to finding products. Now, one of the more common and efficient strategies is called reverse sourcing. This is where we go through other Amazon sellers' stores, we see what they're selling, and we see if it's profitable for us. Now, I have another video covering this process in depth, but I'll go ahead and cover the basics here as well. The way I do this is I use a tool called Seller Amp to open up another seller's store, which now gives me access to every single product that they're selling. I'll now go ahead and Google any one of these items and see if I can buy it for less than what it's currently being sold for on Amazon. As you can see, this product is $20 on Amazon, but when we Google it, we can actually find this for $10 at Sam's Club. Now, Seller Amp will also show you how many sales a product gets every single month, and it'll also show you how profitable you are after Amazon's fees. My game plan is to look for products that are selling at least 300 units a month and have a return on investment of at least 30 to 40%. Now, keep in mind, if a product sells 500 units a month, you're not going and buying 500 units. You're going to buy something that you know you can sell within the month. So for example, if it sells 500 units a month, you would then go buy 100 to 200 units. This way, you know that you can 100% sell through all your inventory within the month. You'll be making that 30 to 40% return on investment in a monthly basis, and you won't have money just sitting on products. Now, once you do this once, it's really just rinse and repeat from there. The more inventory we buy, the more money we make. This also means that reinvesting is a crucial part of this business. As a new seller, I would reinvest all my profits for the first 4 to 6 months. That way you're working with more of a substantial amount of capital. Now, regardless of how you want to start, if you want to do well on Amazon, you're going to have to reinvest. Now, I'm going to mention it again. Finding products is going to be the hardest part for all beginners, so don't expect it to come overnight. Finding products is really just something that comes with consistency. You get much better at it over time. Now, if you're currently struggling with any part of the business, whether that's finding your first product or getting everything up and running, I do currently offer one-on-one coaching. Inside the coaching, you're working with me directly for 45 days. I help you get your store set up, I help you find your first product, and I help you get your first sales. If you're interested in learning more about the coaching, you can book a call with me down in the description, and I'll give you a call and explain how that coaching works. That being said, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you guys have any questions or video recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I plan to be making a YouTube video every single week, so if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.